Are you an English teacher and looking for teaching materials to base your class lessons on? Are you planning a workshop on climate, energy and sustainability, and didn't find the appropriate activities for your audience? No worries, Going Green is the solution. Going Green, Education for Sustainability, is an innovative transatlantic blended learning project to teach English to high school students in Germany. The project is primarily designed to English teachers at German schools. However, biology, geography and economics teachers are also welcome given that the curriculum touches on interesting STEM topics as well. The project is a cooperation of the U.S. Embassy Berlin, Leuphana University Lüneburg and Life e.V. The Transatlantic Outreach Program TOP is our partner organization in the U.S., which facilitates tandem partnerships between schools in Germany and the United States. In fact, the Going Green project is accompanied with a group of other projects hosted under the auspices of Teach About US. Our school projects have attracted in total over 10,000 participants since 2014. We are proud recipient of the Hans Eberhard Pifo Award and the Germany Land of Ideas Award. The content of the Going Green course explores the various strategies that both the United States and Germany are implementing to address environmental issues and the steps they are taking toward an energy-independent and sustainable future not only at government level, but also at community level. The program is primarily designed for English teachers. However, geography, economy and biology teachers are also welcome to make use of it given that many activities touch on STEM topics. Going Green teaching activities employ analytical thinking and use diverse approaches to address global challenges related to climate change and energy sustainability. The aim of the course is to develop students' sustainability literacy in combination with the methodical development of their English language skills. This is made possible by providing them with appealing content knowledge that enables them to understand and critically reflect on the various scientific, economic and social concepts relating to sustainability and climate change in international discourse using English as a foreign language. The course also aims to promote sustainability beyond the classroom by providing opportunities for students to develop their own ideas and implement them in their schools and communities, enhancing students' civic skills and democratic values. The themes dealt with in Going Green fit the curricular content focus of the 16 German federal state, so the content of the program is implementable Germany-wide. Sounds interesting? Indeed, it is. So, let's have a closer look at it and explore it together. The central idea behind transformative and emancipatory pedagogy is that students learn what they need to know and do to support a sustainable lifestyle. The class focuses not only on the English language, but also on improving students' analytical and critical thinking skills, thus enhancing their much-needed reasoning and problem-solving competencies. Students will learn to evaluate complex problems and to analyze and critically reflect on the common narratives and counter-narratives surrounding sustainability and climate change. We will see more about this later on. The Going Green course begins with an introduction to the topic of sustainability, particularly focusing on underlying concepts. In this section, students learn about the theoretical and cultural concepts related to sustainability. This phase focuses on the important notions and concepts that are needed for subsequent classroom work. For example, students will learn what an ecological footprint is. They will have the opportunity to test and discuss their attitudes towards sustainability in a Think, Pair, Share activity and study federal, state and local governments' views on sustainability and climate. Furthermore, students will have the chance to expand their knowledge about sustainability in the United States by watching exclusive interviews with Going Green experts to learn more about their understanding of sustainability and the approaches that need to be taken. In the second phase, students explore sustainability issues in relation to local case studies from the United States as well as from their own communities. The second phase is called Exploring the Challenges. It is made up of several modules, each focusing on a specific sustainability-related theme. In this phase, students will divide themselves into groups. Each group will work on one specific module. All modules are structured in the same way. All modules start with a warm-up, which serves a general introduction to the subtopic. A research task, where students explore an exemplary issue or challenge connected to the module. A case study, where students examine a local manifestation of the environmental issue of the problem. Finally, an eco-challenge, where students look at their own communities, identify a problem related to the module they are studying and, based on that, develop an action plan to solve the issue and promote sustainability in their surroundings, such as their schools, families, neighborhoods and cities. The Going Green course ends with a multi-award winning competition for the best environmentally friendly projects and most innovative ideas. In this phase, each group presents the project they've worked on in their respective eco-challenges. All class students then vote on a single project they see most feasible and useful. The class could submit their winning project to the wider Going Green multi-award winning competition. There are also many more engaging activities, riveting materials, interesting teaching resources for your classroom lessons. They are publicly available for you to explore on our Moodle platform. All our activities are based on open source materials and are completely free of charge. All you need to do is to visit us at teachaboutus.org, create an account with your students, and request the course on our website. You could either work on the program offline, and for that, you only need to download the PDF handbook directly from our platform. Or, what we highly recommend doing, is to work on the program online using our Teach About US Moodle platform. You only need to create an account and request a course to be able to use it on Moodle. In this way, you will have the opportunity to use several digital features like the course forum, where students working on different modules could exchange information and discuss what they've learned with each other. The Sustainability Lingo is a notebook allowing students to save and memorize words, quotes, and scientific terms they come across as they learn about specific topics. The Learner Texts, where students could store and retrieve all texts and materials they produce in class, and finally the Project Journal, that allows students to track their projects as they go through the course curriculum. There is also an exclusive document for teachers where everything about the course curriculum is explained in detail. The teaching notes should be your companion as you travel through the program. We highly advise having a look at the teaching notes booklet before starting the activities. Let's have a closer look at one of the modules students could take. Let's pick up, for example, the module, Green Energy. This module introduces students to different concepts of energy and the importance of renewables to uphold a sustainable environment. It is worth noting that each module consists of 4 main sections. In the warm-up, students will be introduced to the main forms of energy as well as the different energy sources. They will be able to compare between the different energy sources in terms of energy efficiency, as they will come across and understand different scientific concepts such as net energy ratio, energy efficiency, and energy conservation. In the research task, students will watch a video about the production of green hydrogen, a renewable energy source highly relevant to decarbonization. They will watch a video and learn how the private sector, companies, startups and the like contribute into the transition to clean energy. In the case study, students will understand the role of local governments to meet their city's energy needs with 100% sustainable energy supply. Students will read a text about the challenges and opportunities of sustainability projects that local governments in the US are facing. By the end of the activities, students will have explored the cooperation partnerships between the governments and the private sector in achieving the transition to clean energy. In the Eco Challenge, students will put theory aside and roll up their sleeves on a sustainability-related problem in their city or neighborhood. Based on the knowledge they have acquired in previous activities, students will have the opportunity to carry out an action-based activity to put their knowledge into practice. In this section, students will learn how to identify a problem in their own communities or schools and try to solve it in a group work. The main objective of the task is to teach students how to work together on a group project. For example, how to identify a problem and break it up into smaller manageable ones and tackle those problems step by step, how to refine a research question and make it more accurate and doable, how to plan a project from scratch, how to document it and present it eloquently to the rest of the classroom. Although we strongly recommend that students complete the activities as outlined in the syllabus, this process is not mandatory. The activities are also adjustable to the specific needs and requirements of your students. There are also optional activities you could make use of. In this section, you could find open-source teaching materials and additional resources for your classroom. Although these activities are optional, they are highly relevant to further understand the topic. After that each group has explored a specific module, students gather again to work on the Sustainability Action Plan. In this phase, each group presents the project they have worked on in their respective eco-challenges. All class students then vote on a single project they see most feasible and useful. The class could also choose to submit the winning project for the wider Going Green multi-award winning competition. There are also additional sections on several tools, teaching materials and resources focusing primarily on language. In a nutshell, Going Green looks at measures in Germany and the United States to address environmental issues. Students will explore the role of federal, state, local governments as well as community initiatives. They deepen their understanding of the science behind everyday phenomena through new STEM-based content. Students will also exchange their views regarding local and personal approaches to protecting the environment while facilitating economic development. They are also encouraged through action-based activities and challenges to develop real-life plans, execute them and submit them to annual school competition with awards for excellent sustainable activities and initiatives. All you need to do is visit us at teachaboutus.org, create an account and request a Going Green course for free.